Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And welcome to a live free reading session. It has been a while, you guys. I'm here to answer your questions. You guys know how it goes with me. There's nothing that's off limits. I've heard it all, I've seen it all, I've probably been through it all. So feel free to ask any question you want, and I will choose a few of you guys to answer for today. We're just here to have some fun and connect. And I do want to remind you guys that I also offer personal readings. All the information is posted all over my channel. Click on a video, look at the comments and description. It'll be on here after this is uploaded as well if you're interested in receiving a personal reading. I had some extra time on my hands today and I thought, you know what, I really miss going live. It's been quite a while, so let's do this. So I'm going to start with just answering a couple of questions for you guys, and then I'm going to take a little break and do a pick a card reading. So even if you end up coming to this video and clicking on it after it's already been uploaded, you can just look at the timestamps below and just fast forward to the pick a card reading and be able to participate in that. So what's up, you guys? It's good to see you. Great to see you. Hi, Secretly Aphrodite. Hi, Elsa Moonlight. Hi, Noor. Hi, Violet. Hi, Chelsea. Let's start with you, Chelsea, okay? How does Karim feel about me? So you want to know, how does Karim feel about you? Karim's feelings for you. Let's see what's going on here. What's going on with Karim? Ooh, oh my gosh. Oh! Okay, so the first card I got was Worth Waiting For, and I think that this is a message for you, which I'm gonna relay to you in a minute, but we're getting the Passion card here and the Romantic Feelings card. Like, whoa. Passion and romantic feelings. I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna take a wild guess based off these cards that Kareem is definitely into you. What do you guys think? I mean, it doesn't get more straightforward than this. He's definitely feeling the vibes for you. He's super into you. And I think this is telling you, before you step forward and confess your feelings to Kareem or try to make a move, lay low a little bit and let Kareem come to you. You can let them kind of know you're interested by flirting. You guys, smiling and making eye contact can go a really long way. Give them the signal with your body language and with your lighthearted energy that you are interested, that you are open, and then just sit back. Sometimes it takes people a little bit to get the confidence up to really make a move. So this says, look, just wait a little bit, but it's possible they're going to be taking a huge step forward if they haven't already, because they are definitely into you. So yes, oh my gosh, positive message right off the bat. I hope that resonates with you, Chelsea, and thanks for asking your question. So welcome to those of you guys who've just clicked in here. You can basically ask anything, and I'm going to choose a couple of you guys to answer questions for. I just want to show you guys an example of what a little personal reading looks like, and if you're interested, check out my opportunity to bring you guys a personal reading by clicking on any of my videos. Basically, I've got a website. You can order from me a personal reading, and I'm always open for readings. Those of you guys who are spamming the comments over and over again with your question, I probably won't pick you. You can type it every couple minutes, okay? I will be scrolling through the messages to pick, you know, whatever energy I feel drawn to. So just be polite for other people to, you know, write their questions. Thank you. My therapy, YYT. Hey, I had a first date today with a Taurus guy. How does he feel about me? Oh, that's so exciting. I love Taurus. They're the earth sign. Taurus are really great long-term relationship partners. They love cuddling. They love things that are soft. So that's a tip. If you end up going on a second date with this person, wear like a soft sweater. They love food. This is like such a Taurus are the best in bed too, by the way, just saying. So can you tell that my husband's a Taurus? TMI. So what's going on after this date you went on? Oh my gosh, look at this. Compatibility. So he is feeling after this first date good about it. He's feeling, hey, like we're really compatible. He feels like he really hit it off with you. More than feeling just generally compatible, he's feeling a strong romantic connection to you. Like he really enjoyed the date. I'm going to say that he's definitely going to ask you out again. There's a huge potential here. His head is just swimming with you. He's super into you. And he has feelings for you. Yes, wow. You know, it's really funny, you guys. After, right before I hit live on this session, I did a personal reading for someone that was like about their relationship, and it was really good messages just like this. I feel like there's a shift happening in love right now. It's weird because it's in the middle of Mars retrograde, which usually isn't a time for love, but I don't know, maybe it's just something about the changing of the seasons. It's spring some places in the world, which is notoriously a time for love, and then it's fall in other places in the world, and it's a time where people just want to get cozy and cuddle up. It's good love energy right now. So yeah, I'm gonna say they're feeling really good about this date. They feel the connection. They feel compatible with you. They're thinking about you. I also have this feeling like they want to play it cool though. They don't want to come across too thirsty. You know, Taurus are very thirsty. They're very romantic. They're hopeless romantic. But their head really rules over their heart, so they tend to like really think things through and want to keep their feet on the ground. So don't be surprised if this person waits 2 or 3 days before they hit you up again. Don't be surprised if they leave you on read a little bit and they try to like not text you back too fast. They're going to try to play it cool, but honestly, they're already falling head over heels for you. So if you're into this person, open up for this connection. I sense this is a really good guy who has great intentions. Have fun, honey, and go for it, okay? I hope that this resonates with you. So what's going on, you guys? How's the full moon been treating you? We had a full moon yesterday and kind of the day before, where the full moon energy is still very much upon us. So, Blue Nabella. Hi. I thought I was healed, but I'm in a slump. I'd like to know what to do. I still need to heal. What do I still need to heal from my last relationship? Okay, so you're in a slump. You're starting to catch the feels again, feeling a little bit down about your last relationship. What do you still need to heal from that? I think that is a really beautiful, wise question to ask. And for questions like that, I like to go to my Dig Deep Oracle deck, which one of my subscribers actually made for me. If you ever want to know like what you need to heal, this deck will tell you. If you are interested in receiving a message from this deck, you guys, I think I've done 2 pick a card readings. You can just go to my pick a card reading playlist. It has over 300 pick a card readings for free. And I have a couple of pick a card readings that were made with this deck. It'll say Dig Deep Oracle as part of the title. Check it out if you want to get a card from this deck too. So what do you need to heal from your last relationship? I don't know. I feel like this is it. So the first card is a heavy hitter. It's like, have you ever been abused? Okay. So maybe this is asking you, who does your ex remind you of? Did they treat you like that bully from middle school? Was one or both of your parents less than loving, distant, absent, neglectful, or dare say even abusive? I think this is a message to you that to look deeper into what actually played out in this relationship. It's possible there could have been some type of emotional or psychological abuse that you received. Maybe you're sitting there thinking that it's all your fault and like you really missed them, you did something wrong, and you're not realizing that actually the way this person treated you, you deserve way more than that and it was wrong. So, this is something you got to search your heart for, but I would highly suggest you researching like the signs of psychological or mental abuse, to research more about abuse in romantic relationships. And there's some really great information out there these days. I love this about the information era, the internet era, social media era. There's so many hashtags you can search on Instagram to get information. There's amazing people who have real life experience who are posting videos about this. There's licensed counselors and therapists who have YouTube channels who are talking about healing. And it's just, and we've got tarot readers. It's just such a great place. And so it might be time to maybe look into this and research a little bit because you might realize and know more about what actually happened in this relationship. It might be time for you to journal and write a little bit about the things that you remember, about how you were treated, and to validate yourself. Now that you're finally away from this person, you have the space to heal. And sometimes it takes a while for our brains to be able to realize, I'm safe now, everything's okay. And usually, when we start feeling safe and we get away from someone who's toxic or abusive, we start remembering all the things that happened with them. We start to like finally process it. So remember that healing is a process. Maybe it's taking you time to kind of go through this and realize the effect it really had on you. And I like to say that healing is simply revealing the truth that you're already healed, you're already whole, you're already complete. This card is about not blaming yourself and not judging yourself for what happened in that relationship. Not because there's a part of you that's like, oh man, I wasted so much time with them. Why didn't I see the signs sooner? Why did I do this, that? It's almost like just taking that burden off of your shoulders. And it's going to take time. I really think time is the biggest healer here. And also, if you do feel like you were abused in your last relationship, or this relationship triggered you to remember abuse from the past, it could be a good time to seek out a licensed therapist or counselor. I actually got counseling for some abuse I received in the past, and it was really, really helpful for me. I mean, there's great information out there, but there's nothing better than actually working with someone who is licensed. Getting tarot readings and stuff is really great, but there's nothing like working with a professional who can really hold your hand through it and teach you about abuse. Knowledge is power. The more that you know, the more that you can equip yourself to heal. And so the last message here is let go of limiting beliefs. Sometimes when we've been in relationships like this, we feel like all we deserve or all we're going to get in the future is more of this. And this is saying you never deserve that. It's not your fault that you were abused, and that you definitely deserve better. And your heart will just need a little bit more time, and then you'll feel like you can pick yourself up and get back out there again. You'll learn more about having healthy boundaries, so you feel like you can protect yourself more in relationships. And the main thing I want to get across to you is that it wasn't your fault. You didn't attract this. You didn't manifest this. There's sometimes just really awful people out there who promise you the world and then end up delivering a nightmare. And I have a feeling that might have been what happened to you. Sometimes these are the partners that we cling on to and that we miss the most. We put them on a pedestal because they put us in this cycle of abuse that's very much like hurt and rescue, hurt and rescue. And we can become almost chemically addicted to that process. So when they break up with us, we want them back. You know, we crave that like chaos. And one thing that will help is to come to peace after this through healing. And once again, through equipping yourself to understand what really happened in this relationship. So I urge you to dig deeper, do some research, do some journaling, soul searching, and maybe get some healing, and honestly, just give it some time and you're going to come out of this on top. This had really, honestly, everything to do with that other person, the way they treated you, and nothing to do with you. You get to be the one that picks yourself up and gets to move forward with love and with peace. And it's okay if it takes a little time for you to get there. This is just a big contrast that came into your life, and I'm so sorry for what you went through. I definitely see you happy in the future in a beautiful relationship. It's not too far away from now. So I'm sending you so much love and light for your healing process, and thanks for asking a question. So for all of you guys who are here, who wants to do a pick a card reading? Because I might not be able to choose everyone today. I'd be here for hours if that was the case. But I still want to make sure that all of you guys who are here can get a pick a card reading, and that anybody else who happens to click on this video later can receive a pick a card reading. So let's see. I'm gonna let you guys choose the deck that I work with, okay? So I've got number 1, okay? This is the Wild Unknown Tarot. Number 2, the Wildwood Tarot. Or number 3, the Enchanted Tarot. So everybody type right now in the comments below, and the one that's chosen the most I will use for all y'all's pick a card reading. So number 1, number 2, or number 3. All right. Which one do you guys want me to pull from? 1, 2, or 3? Oh, it's like a tie right now. Okay. Now you guys choose between 2 or 3. Everybody right now, let me know in the comments, choose between 2 or 3. Okay? Everybody type in 2 or 3. Huh. Okay. I think we're going to go with number 2. There's a lot of you guys who want to hear from the Wildwood deck. It was a very close tie, but the Wildwood won. But even if you chose number 3, you guys can still get messages from this, okay? Now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull some cards, and I'm going to put them into 2 piles, okay? And then you guys are just going to choose which pile you feel drawn to the most. And I will read both of them for you guys, okay? So hold in mind your question, or maybe just stay open for whatever message is meant to come. Maybe what comes out will somehow answer your question, or maybe it's just what you need to hear right now, okay? Keep in mind this is a general reading, may not resonate with everyone. You guys know how it goes with pick a card readings. I'm pulling for the first pile right now. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to pull for the second pile. Uh-oh. Had one card flash, you guys. Okay. Now everybody gets to choose. Which one are you going to choose? You can choose pile number 1 or pile number 2. I'm going to give you guys a second to just tap into the energy of these cards. Just take some deep breaths and choose which pile you feel drawn to the most. All right. 10 more seconds to choose which pile you're drawn to the most. Beautiful. So I'm going to read pile number 1 first, and then I'll read pile number 2. Okay? So for those of you guys who choose number 1, let's go ahead and get your message. I feel a very strong, vibrant energy coming from the group 1 people. This is a message of passion, of ecstasy, of desire, of being on fire for life. There's something big that you really want, and this is a manifestation card. We see this full moon here, and this is the lone wolf. I'm going to interpret this as a love message first, And I have some other interpretations for maybe some of you guys who want like career finance message. But this has a very strong love vibe to it. I see people out there who are craving a connection, who are like, you know what? I am so ready for this. I've been working on myself. I've been doing this self love thing. And I'm not afraid anymore to admit that this is what I want, that this connection is something that just feels so right to me. Or, wanting to be in love is something that I just really want to put out there. And this is a card saying this might be what you have to work on, because this is the respect card and it's reversed. And I sense that maybe the energy with how you're going about this is thinking like, how am I going to find someone? Is this ever going to happen? Like, why am I always the bridesmaid and never the bride? Like that kind of vibe. And this is reminding you that this is a big universe. And you are one with the cosmos, okay? You are one with the universe. You are an extension of Source. You are an extension of the Creator. And the universe does have a very loving presence. Look at the beautiful plants. Look at these sweet animals. And when you go out into nature, you notice how everything is in harmony. Everything has its season to grow. Everything has its season to blossom, and sometimes there are seasons of decay as well. And so this is asking you to look around in your life and to kind of like see what season am I in personally? Do you notice a lot of things that are falling away from your life right now? Or do you feel this sensation like it's time to plant a new seed? Do you see the fruits of your labor? If you're trying to manifest love in the middle of a chaos season or a death season in your personal life, just know it might not happen right then, but it's surely a sign that you're making room for something big, okay? If you feel like things have become a little stagnant and you've hit a plateau in your life, it might be time to form some intentions and plant a new seed. It could actually be a great time to go out and take action to manifest the love that you want to create. Remember, when it comes to love, if you always do what you've always done, you will always get what you've always got. So if you always go to the same coffee shop, work, the gym, then home, the same restaurants, same grocery store, your chances of bumping into new people are going to be a little bit slimmer. Anything can happen. If someone's meant to come across your path, the universe will kick them into your life. But sometimes we have to become the miracle that we want to see in our life. We have to open up avenues and streams of possibility. So this could be telling you you're safe, you're protected, this is a good time. If you're ready to plant that seed, it's time to get out there and mingle, okay? And then for those of you guys that are in a big harvest period right now, that could, if you're feeling that sense around you, that could be a good message. This person is right around the corner. You're not going to have to do much, like everything is flowing right now. So just know there's cycles and seasons. This reading could apply more to a career or finance message. Remember how it was just saying opening up avenues? It might be time for you to open up a new avenue of income. And this is a message of protection, going at it alone. Maybe you want to start a business and you're wondering, should I partner with this person? Should I seek this person's help? And there's this message, you need to do this by yourself. You need to do this alone. And it might be time for you to start generating a little bit of clout by putting what you have to offer out into the world. Examples of that through your social media, through offering to give this gift or these products out there. There's this message about opening up these avenues of income through putting your energy out there. And so I kind of sense it's, for some of you guys, this is just, you need extra income. Some of you guys are like, I need some money, I need to manifest this. So don't be afraid to maybe do a little bit of babysitting on the side, or a little bit of nannying, or to cook some stuff for the bake sale, or to put yourself up on a website for offering your products. There's Fiverr.com, there's Etsy. You can make your own website on Squarespace. You can start your Instagram account and like thrift some clothes and flip them. Like, get smart. There's a lot of ideas on how you can make a little bit of extra income right now. All of your income doesn't have to just come through your job. So there's a difference between like starting a business and starting your dream, and then like stirring a pot and having a little side hustle. And I think some of you guys really want to have more income to invest and to invest forward into your big dream. You might have to take a little side step or side avenue to bring that in. So definitely a huge message about finances. One more message I see coming from this is something about a new job. I see some people out there that have applied for a new job or that are maybe even currently unemployed right now. And I actually sense that by the time of the harvest moon, actually, we just had the harvest moon, sorry. By the time of October 31st, Halloween, the full super blue moon, that you will have a job offer. And it's going to be very exciting news. And so this is definitely a put your best foot forward message. So beautiful. Great messages, you guys. Okay, so for those of you guys who chose number 2, thanks for waiting so patiently. Let's get your message, okay? We're going to see what's going on for you guys. Interesting. We're getting definitely messages about career and about work here and a home situation. So here's the rebirth card. I love what this says in the Wildwood deck. I always read the people this one. Now that was weird. Did you see that? This card kind of came out from the book. This is about going around in circles and circles and circles, and you can't get through this door. And you're just like, when are things going to change? What the heck? Waiting for a new season. And I think this is telling you that new season is upon you. Here's the 8 of Vessels. This is the rebirth card. This is a new beginning. You're at the apex of your life cycle. Check this out. Rejoice. A time of renewal and potential is here. I love how this card also says, it is time to shed the skin of the past and accept and utilize the overflowing potential of the present that is freely available to you. Do not be afraid to make mistakes. Do not be afraid to ask, why not me? See potential where other people see barriers. See a challenge where other people see impossible odds. Put everything you have learned through your path, put it to the test, and know that you are going to come out on top. You are like the potter with the clay right now. Grasp your future in your hands and shape it as you would have it manifest in your life. I've pretty much memorized this card. It's such a beautiful message about you starting over. You're at a point of starting over in your life. And this is the empowerment card saying, yes, you've definitely had some obstacles and challenges. Some of these might have been the people that are closest to you. I usually get this card for people who have a family that's a little dysfunctional, or people around them that are really opinionated, or toxic work environment, that kind of stuff, and how draining those energies can be. And being able to just set healthy boundaries with that so you can focus on you and move forward. Some of you guys are really want to move out of a toxic situation, and the events of this world have just of the past 6 months have really discouraged you, because you're like, you had to be locked down in that. It was just awful. And a lot of you are like, okay, it's now or never. Like, I need to make this happen. And I see you being able to get out of that situation. I see you upgrading in life. I see good work coming to support you. And I see you empowering yourself to kind of move up a little bit into more of a feeling of security, wealth. So this is a very earth-based message. This isn't necessarily about like your spiritual awakening. It's more just about you creating more comfort and more stability for yourself in this life right now. It's as within, so without, as above, so below. I get this message like you've passed a big challenge time in your life. You had to learn how to be the calm in the storm, and you have gone through so much unbelievable spiritual growth on the inside that your outer reality has no choice but to change and reflect back to you that beautiful growth you've had. So if you were looking for a message that you're going to get the thing you want, that thing is going to come through, that you're going to be able to get the move or the job or the support that you need, or that the idea you have is going to pan out, or, especially for those of you guys who want to move, then this is a very, very positive message of that. For those of you guys who asked a love question, you might just be SOL on this one because I don't really see any love messages here. But you can certainly check out my pick a card reading folder that's here on the channel. You guys know I got a ton of free love readings in there. So thank you guys. That was so much fun to do those pick a card readings for you. Now, back to free readings. Let me just take a moment to breathe, clear my energy, ground myself. Before I answer your questions, I just wanted to ask you guys, how have you been doing lately? What's been going on in your life? Do you have any blessings to share? Anything that you've learned lately, emotionally or spiritually? Or maybe just something that you're going through that you need validation for? Type it in the comments below right now. Just anything you want to share. Everybody who is here watching this, we're all part of the Rainbow Fam. We're all connected in some way. Somehow we've all come here on this channel to connect over tarot and over life, and we share so much here. And I just want to open this up for you guys to share anything you want to share, honestly. I'll read some of the things out with you. Melinda says, I've had so much self-love and healing. Beautiful. I love to hear that. Jada Adams, I've been doing okay. I learned that it's time to move on and focus on myself. Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm really feeling that lately. I've been finding myself sometimes distracted with some stuff from the past. And for me, it's been a challenge lately to just bring myself back to the center and focus on me. I totally feel you. I've been working on that too. Aries Rainbow Child says, I am good but couldn't move house. Oh, that's a bummer. I hope you're able to move house soon. Sandy SI says, I've taken so many steps to change my world. I've been growing in myself. I've been feeling more whole in myself day by day. There's nothing I love more than hearing people that are empowering themselves like that. Incredible. Neha says, I've felt over emotional and it's kind of disappointing for me. Girl, I feel you. This full moon was a very big full moon. Did anybody get a chance to look at it in the sky? Very, very emotional time. My feminine emotional energies have been coming up strong. You're definitely not alone. Maria says, I've also learned how to make junk journals, and I love it. Almost done, finishing up my first one. Maria, if you can hear me here, let me know what that is. I don't even know what a junk journal is, and I'm interested to find out more about that, so let me know below. Melinda says, so many endings and new beginnings. Yeah, new season. Santa says, I'm good, thanks for asking. Ooh, this is some good news. Yukta says, I came out of my previous toxic relationship and now I'm in a new, beautiful relationship. I'm so happy for you. It can be so hard to get out of a toxic relationship, and it's so amazing and affirming that you were able to trust your heart, get out of that, and then there's this beautiful new relationship in your life. I'm so happy for you. Okay. This full moon makes headaches. That's what Arita says. Arita says she's getting a headache from the full moon. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. The full moon makes me super sleepy. Every time it's the full moon, the 2 days around it, I end up sleeping for like 12 hours. I end up taking like a nap. Like I cannot stop sleeping. And then as soon as the moon phase starts switching, after a day or two goes by, I'm like back to normal, like it never happened. It's the weirdest thing, but I just realize that about myself now, and so every month I just kind of make some time for myself to chill. So, aw. So Yukta says, I just accepted this new boy after watching your pick a card reading, as I was very confused. Thank you for the advice. Yay, I'm so glad my pick a card readings are coming through. Oh yeah, Aries Rainbow Child, it says Aries full moon and Mercury retrograde station. Yeah, Mercury retrograde's coming. We got that Aries full moon. It must really be affecting you, Aries Rainbow Child, since you're an Aries. But it's going to be good things for you too. Blessings as well. Okay, I'm going to read one more and then I'll take your questions. So Alexander says, I've been feeling so much better. At first, I felt so unmotivated and uninspired. You know, that makes sense, Alexandra, because the Mars retrograde energy makes people feel so like lazy and like non-committed, and like it's a big energy of procrastination. Oh, but now it's funny. Now the energy is switching to go direct soon, and you say, but now I have so much energy and happiness. I even started my own business and I'm so excited about it. Congrats, Alexandra, on starting your business. I really think that this is the year for that. It might seem like the craziest time to start a business because of everything that's going on in the world, but actually, it's the best time. Like when you hit rock bottom, when there's nothing left to do, like start a business. You don't have to. A lot of times we think, oh, I'm going to start this thing when everything is great and when I have the time and when I have the energy and when like I'm motivated. And a lot of times that day doesn't come. You know, sometimes it takes a lot of contrast, like to almost force us, like light a fire under our butt to get us to do that one thing that we said we are going to do for so long. I think that's what the events of the last 6 months have done for me. Like it's helped me too. Like I can relate to you about how this energy is kind of pushed us in a direction to just start that thing. Like life is too short. If not now, when? It's a good energy for that right now. Okay, V Low. I would like to have a reading on my love life because it's been a complete blank for quite a while. Well, I really wish I'd have like a whole half hour, 45 minutes to do this reading for you, but we'll just see what comes up real quick, okay? What's coming in your love life? So here's what they have to say about what's been going on around you lately. At first, this blank energy in your love life was hard to handle. I feel like you're a very attractive person inside and out, and you've usually got people lined up to date you. And yeah, there was just this radio silence, this blackout period for a while. It was a little disorienting, but now you've come to inner peace. You've come to a place where you've really enjoyed this time on your own. You've matured a lot, you've grown a lot, and I think you're going to be really surprised that your dating pool and the type of people that are going to come at you in the future are going to be completely different, like in the best way. Like you're going to attract like a real ass person who's going to show up for you and be present. And I just feel like whatever happened in the past in your love life has just been glossed over. You just really needed this period to reset. So here's the life purpose card. I feel like we're getting it reversed because it's saying that it just wasn't time for you to meet someone. Obviously, what has happened was meant to be, but they're just trying to reiterate to you, don't worry. You haven't lost your charm. You haven't lost your sparkle. There's nothing wrong with you. They just needed you like that for a while. You know, spirit needed you doing your thing by yourself, growing in yourself. And I do feel like this cycle is coming to an end. See if we can get you a little bit of a timeline on when you could expect your dating life to pick up again. Okay. The first cards I got were October is going to be a hard month for you. And maybe it has something to do with the changing of the seasons, either it being like full on in the middle of spring and like everyone around you falling in love, or it's that fall energy of everyone's, cuddling and holding hands and, they got someone to be all cozy with. They're just warning you, look, next month might be really tough for you. You really wanted, maybe you were manifesting, I want somebody at this time. Um, but that will end. You got pretty much 5 more months to go, is what they're saying. Okay. So I see somebody coming in. See if I can get a vibe on this. It seems like around the end of February or beginning of March, you will be meeting somebody very important. Yes, yes, yes. This is somebody who I feel might be long distance. I'm not sure if you're meeting them online or if they live like a little further away from you or something, because I'm sensing definitely a lot of texting back and forth, which is normal at the beginning of a new relationship, but a lot of phone calls as well. Almost like when you see each other in person, it's going to be like absolutely amazing. It seems like these bursts of time, like you get to spend weekends together or something like that. And then when you're apart, there's this beautiful connection. So the relationship is paced very, very slow. A couple months of talking and getting to know each other more intimately because there's a distance factor there. But it's positive for this relationship. It's very positive. And I see these amazing, deep conversations. This is somebody you're like, wow, how do they know me? How do they get me? Like they're finishing your sentences, deep, honest conversations together. Somebody who really wants to take their time to get to know you inside and out. It's a very, like, I feel emotional tapping into this person because they're really sweet. And I see something about them actually, this is really random, but being a singer. This person sings with such a beautiful and gentle voice. It's like angelic. And so it's possible that they are a professional singer or that they sing, that they're taking lessons or that that's just one of their talents. They might have another job or something, but they are like the singer. And I think that's how you'll know because they have a beautiful voice. They have a melodic voice when they talk to you on the phone. Something about their voice is just very like you recognize them. It's a past life recognition. So this says honestly, just let this situation happen naturally. I'm not seeing any advice for you on like you need to put yourself out there more or anything. For you, I'm seeing just go about your life. This person will come in quite naturally and it's going to be beautiful. So really, don't quit 5 minutes before the miracle. And I just looked over at my cards and somehow, curiously enough, this card was just sitting like this and I didn't pull it. That kind of stuff happens all the time when I'm reading cards. And does that happen to any of you guys out there? When you're reading cards, stuff just kind of gets pulled somehow. Well, this is the Temperance card. This is iconically the Patience card. Patience, wait, a little bit more time. All is well. Everything's being balanced. Live your life. Don't try to figure it out. Good vibes for you all around. So I hope that resonates. So I'm going to take a couple more questions. Okay, so meet a rose. This is a really great question. What can I do to make my life more fulfilling? I'm not doing anything with my life and I have no idea what I could do. Well, that's a really great place to be in life, actually. Like, I know it can be confusing, but to have a completely fresh slate and a blank canvas is so exciting. And we get to these places sometimes in life, looking around and we're like, wait, what am I supposed to be doing? What should I do? Like, really, the world's your oyster. I think the thing about you is that you are very talented. You have a lot of gifts. And so for you, it might not be like you just don't know what to do. It might be that there's just so many options. How do you narrow it down? You know? My talents and gifts reading would actually be a really great fit for you. I offer a reading that's called Talents and Gifts Life Purpose. And we dig into your gifts, we dig into your talents, we like look and see what your path is all about. We help you find a couple more pieces to the puzzle. Because one tarot reading, can't reveal your entire life and future, everything you're supposed to do. That'd kind of be the easy way out, right? But it can get you some info. Um, Anyone who's interested in that, check it out. I do offer that reading, but I'll see what I can offer you here real quick, okay? So this is the Princess of Pentacles, and this is actually kind of a message about your personality, okay? So the Princess of Pentacles is somebody who is a little bit younger and has the world at their feet. And she's very, very creative. She's holding this bouquet here that like she put together herself. She's holding this magic wand as a message that she's like a powerful manifester. And she's also very good at working with her hands. So this could be a decoration. That's so weird. I didn't mean to say that. That could have been something I channeled. This could be a message that you should start with working with your hands. Maybe making decorations, because somehow that word just came out of my mouth. Working with your hands to create something, whether it's drawing or it's knitting or it's sewing or it's sculpting. You could have a blockage with your creative energy, which is why you're like, I don't know what I want to do with my life. The first step really is to try different things, taste life, give yourself as many opportunities as possible to try different things, find your inspiration. So oftentimes we need to start some type of creative project, just anything. It's not about doing this project so that you can post and take pictures of it and sell it and like everybody buys it, and don't put that pressure on yourself. Just start messing around with something. This is what I was messing around with when I found my path to tarot. I had been doing tarot, and I actually at this time in my life was a fashion stylist, and I started painting for fun, for pleasure. And it was one day when I was painting that I got the idea and the download to start this channel and to offer tarot and to have fun with that. So oftentimes doing something creative, if anything, will just open up a channel of inspiration for you. Something else that I would recommend is making a vision board. Go on Pinterest and make, uh-oh. Can you guys still hear me? Seems like my camera froze. If you can still hear me and the quality is still good on the image, type and let me know below. You can still hear me? Okay. If the image is frozen, I guess it doesn't matter because it's just still the same card. But anyways, go on Pinterest, make a secret vision board, and start posting images of what your ideal life you want it to look like. Like, where do you want to live? Do you want to live in the forest? Do you want to live in the city? Do you want to live overseas? Do you want to live where you're at now? What kind of job do you picture yourself doing? Are you in an office? Are you working with a team of creative people? Are you working from home? Do you have an online job? Are you an artist? Are you a singer? Are you an entrepreneur? Are you a lawyer? Like, start putting pictures that remind you of the kind of life that you want to have. Put pictures of your dream home. If you want to have children and get married, put pictures of that on there. Just everything that you imagine for your life. And a lot of times we need to see what it is that we desire. Your desires are the compass that lead you in the direction of your life mission and soul purpose. So step one, honestly, is just get moving with your hands. Do something creative to open up a creative energy, open up your mind to connect with the divine and for downloads. Step two, make a vision board. And then step three, based off your vision board, ask yourself, what steps can I take now so I can start working towards that vision? So, and let your vision board take time. It took me a year, an entire year to make my vision board and to feel like it was done and like I could take action. And I'm redoing my vision board all the time. So if for some reason you don't feel like you want to do that, then my advice to you is just to keep living your life. Your purpose is not something that you can escape from. There is a seed that has been planted in your heart and it knows when to grow. And you can water it by just doing things you love and by enjoying, especially if you're young, ages 18 to like 25. Just have fun, make friends, and do what you want. Life, like, really, you don't need to put pressure on yourself to like know what you want to do and stuff like that. Our society tells us that at a very young age we need to pick our college and like know what our major is, and really a lot of us don't really know that so young in life. Have fun, enjoy it. You're enough. Being here is enough. Being the witness, being on this planet, being yourself is enough. You don't have to have material success or what the world says success is. If you want to make a fulfilling life, find out what you desire, what you want, and find a way to get out there and get it. And what you want might be very material, it could be very personal to you. For the longest time in my life, I wanted to be a fashion stylist, and I spent years working towards that and living that dream. And some people might have wasn't helping the world or it was superficial, but it meant everything to me. And whatever you want, get it. Maybe you just really want to get a car so you can be more mobile. Work towards that goal. Just start with what you know. Start with what you want. Maybe you want to travel somewhere specific, then just work towards that. You don't have to know everything or the big picture. Start meeting your needs and following your dreams. This vision boarding will help you with following your dreams. Working with your hands will open your creative energy so you're open for downloads. And have fun, explore, get to know you. That's what this life is. All right, you guys, my dinner is just finished cooking. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna go eat, but I want to thank you guys so much for joining me here today for these readings. I'm gonna try to go live again really soon, and I hope you guys enjoyed the pick a card readings. Thanks for hanging with me and asking questions, and I will see you all next time. Peace out.